All right, before we get to Jason, we always love getting photos or videos from our viewers, especially during a storm like this. In Brunswick earlier this afternoon, someone sent us this with the caption, "Ready for battle." We assume they're talking about their plow right there. And I think that's what a lot of us were thinking when we woke up and saw our driveways this morning. Eric sent us this photo. We hope that you won the battle today, Eric. Jason, I think that is a very true feeling that a lot of us had. Yeah. You know, we're waiting for the snow, then you wake up, it's like, oh, we got a shovel, we got to walk around, and it's been pretty messy out there.
Yeah, you have to have a plow person. You have to when it's this much snow, 12, 17 inches, and still coming down on radar. Not done with this storm yet. Here is a look at the radar. Mostly southern Maine, but even down east, getting in on those snow bands coming through Bar Harbor region back towards Eastport and Calais. You see here the bands being pulled down to the south, dry air finally working its way in from the north. So this is it, another hour or so, but really the heaviest is right along the seacoast here, right behind my name. That'll go away in a second. You'll see where it is really heavy down towards Kittery, Portsmouth, getting those dark blues. That's called mesoscale banding, and that last band has now gone off of Kennebunkport on Cape Porpoise down towards South Portland, the tail end of it there, Cape Elizabeth. And that's going to exit down to the south, and it will shut off. But it's cold. We've got a wind out of the north and northeast, really that classic northeast wind. Even though this storm didn't get in the Gulf of Maine, it still brought the northeast wind. And as we get into tonight, it will be in the teens and 20s for air temperature. Wind chill will be around the 0 to single digits. Wind will slacken a bit, though. 9 o'clock in the morning, all kinds of sunshine coming out. It'll be also very bright. You've got that fresh snowpack and you've got the sun, so sunglasses tomorrow. Remember those before you head outside. Now, the next storm is coming through right after this one. So Monday's a break, Tuesday's a break, but Tuesday night to Wednesday, low pressure taking that inland runner track. Here's the high. Now, it's a good position for the high for us to get a little cold air damming, which we need to really prevent the wind from being too much with this one. By the way, we're in storm season. Here comes another one, January 13th. So think about Friday, Saturday time frame. This one also inland runner. So that's going to bring the rain versus the snow. And then we're not done. January 17th, another storm firing up in the Mid-South. So it's going to be a busy storm season here in January. Buckle up and get ready. Let's talk about the Tuesday night storm here. This one is going to be snow to start. Notice here, Lewiston, Auburn. 11 o'clock at night, Sanford, snow, but it's an inland runner, so it's going to pull that southeast wind. Heavy torrential rain, 6 in the morning, Wednesday, Lewiston down to Sanford. Snow north and down east, and eventually everyone gets the rain on Wednesday. The bad news is it's a bad wind position for us. This is going to be coming in, once again, with the inland runner track and also a potential low developing along the coast. 60 to 70 miles an hour along the coastline, depending on that low-level jet, 45 to 60 widespread, 30 to 45 up in north, up towards the Allagash and North Woods, which means a widespread power outage threat is there, although the exact numbers I can't give you yet, but I can tell you we're also going to have snow melt and flooding and coastal inundation, so stay tuned to the socials. We'll have more updates in the next couple of days. Gale warning is up Sunday into basically this evening. That wind gusting the next 7 days inland. Get a couple day break. We can come up for air, plow some snow, shovel, and then here comes snow to rain. A couple day break. Another storm comes in for the weekend. As we talk about the coast, that's where the greatest threat for that widespread damaging wind situation is going to be. And then we get a break Thursday, Friday, and then we get another storm Saturday. Sam, we have to get into storm shape around here.
Yes.
It's coming.
And I know, thinking about today's storm, again, we were all expecting the snow. I really wasn't expecting that wind and the cold, even though I've heard you talk about it for the last couple of days. So that's on me.
We forget what the word nor'easter means around here, and it's been a couple of years.
Yeah, and we know, obviously, the road conditions a little bit messy. We've had some of our own coworkers saying it was tough on the roads, and now that it's nighttime, so just be careful if you're going out later tonight.
Yes, sir.
All right, Jason, thank you. When we come back, we'll continue our Storm Center coverage by checking in with Dana Osgood, who is still out on the weather deck, probably having a blast, and is a little bit more colder than us. Dana, we'll see you in a few